Alright, I had about an hour or so this afternoon after getting everything else done for folks. I figured I'd sand on the 74 a little bit. We got this side pretty much done, except for that lower quarter and right up there on the fender, and then the upper part of the fender. And but I gotta hit all this wire brush, strip all that down, basically almost to bare metal. And right here was the places I was talking about. Look how bad that is. So, get me some metal, cut me a piece, and weld me one in there. It's thought about fiberglass in it, but fiberglass is going to come out eventually, just like it did here. So, probably just weld some stuff in it. I got to pull these off and sand all that. I got to pull everything off here. Like if I'm doing it, I might as well just do it good enough. Because I have a tendency, I just hate doing this. I do not like body work. So I have a tendency to start off like, yeah, I'm going to do a really good job and whatever else, and then I'm like, no, this sucks, I'm done with it. I'll shoot it, whatever, it'll be good enough. It is a street strip car. It ain't no show car. It'll never be a show car. Well, I kind of want to try to make it as good as I can make it. This time, pull all this off, clean up all my trim pieces. This is one of those, when you think your car's in pretty good shape, it's not that bad. And then you find all this. Yeah. Jeez. That panel's trash. But I can fix it. It's gonna be a lot of work. Rusted holes that had Bondo in them. Rusted holes that had Bondo in them. Well, Dad did that with the trailer. Now it's back, gonna be smooth. I would have just left it, but since I'm painting it, I might as well fix it. Holes that had body filler in them. It's crazy. All these places, they just had regular like body filler in them. And I never remember, I mean, I guess it was under the paint job, when I got the car, drug it out of the woods, it must have been under that paint. Alright, where all that fiberglass hardens up, I'm gonna cut these shock mount brackets off this rear end. I built these so many years ago. They just got a little bit of weld on them, not much. But I'm gonna cut them off, use my little plasma cutter, cut the welds off and break them off there. And I got some new ones that are going on with new shocks. Got some Vikings going on this rig. Alright, I'm welding up the brackets on the rear end. See, these are adjustable. Yeah, let me hold the level up there. He is dead on level. So, perfect. Alright, there they are. Everything's perfectly square. I can move them down to get more travel or less travel. I've got it set to where I got about 6 inches of separation. So we'll see what that does. And there ain't no way that all the weight of the car is on these, and there's no way it can bottom out. I mean, I can drop them down a hole and do whatever I want. But yeah, I gotta clean all this and paint everything. But it's not bad for flux core. I mean, it ain't the prettiest in the world, but it penetrated really, really well. That ain't going nowhere. Just gotta clean them all off. But see, that's the thing with flux core wire, is that you get all this, see that crap? But it's the only way to weld like this outside. cold, but I'm going to try to paint the car anyway over here at DGAF Paint and Body because I don't care. I was trying to make this car like I was going to sand and get it nice and make it good, and now I just want to paint it because I'm at the point I don't care anymore. So we'll just try to get some black on it so that it's not blotchy and whatever else. And to keep with my theme of not caring so much, I'm mixing my paint in a marinara jar that actually still smells like marinara sauce. So it would be so cool if I painted my car and it come out smelling like pizza sauce. One could only hope. There goes that Nova, that pizza Nova. It was sort of nice out and now it's clouding up. See the clouds because paint. So I'll probably shoot it and then it'll probably rain on it and ruin it. Then I have to do it again. Am I wrong? Yeah. But that's what happens.
Sadly, no.
But I'm going to do it anyway because I'm stubborn and stupid and I never learn from anything. Alright, it's far from perfect. Yeah, but I'm spraying it. This is the first coat. I'll probably go back and fix some places and do a second coat. But the only way to see the places I need to fix is by painting it. See, like right there. But I mean, for a race car paint job, it'll probably be fine. I ain't looking for perfection, I'm just looking to make it black. What's cool about it is the further away you get, the better it looks. What did I say? It will probably rain as soon as I paint it. Literally, I'm painting and it starts drizzling rain. Please just blow over. Come on, go away. This cloud follows me everywhere I go. Alright, well, it's black. I'm going to sand all this down again. I just wanted to build up something that I could follow. I don't mean if I want to drive it up the road or something and go test out turbo, trans brake, anything like that, I very well could. Now that it's all one color. But, yeah, I mean, there's lots of places that it's covered in dirt now. And these things are here to keep blowing off the trees. Yeah, see, just getting stuck in the paint because, you know, that's how it goes down. When you're doing crap outside next to... But not too bad for what it is. Pretty much this is my primer. See, the further away you get, the better everything looks. just stay far away and squint and it looks like a great paint job. What's that? Still gotta do all this back here. Alright, see, this is what why I was painting, so that I can see these places like that. Shows up much more when you paint. Say, like all in right there. Now I can put filler in there and smooth all that out. I mean, I still gotta do the whole trunk. I think I might do me something cool on the trunk. Might do me a flag or something. I don't know. But yeah, see all these places? This is what I was talking about. So that's why I wasn't too concerned with it raining and getting crap in the paint, because I knew I had to come back and do all this and then resand everything again. I hate doing this bodywork stuff. But what's cool is Carla being the cake decorator. I can smear it with this. Smear it with that. Got a plate, some forks. So, and Carrie let me use this big fancy pants stuff. I'm not going to use much of it. I'm going to use actually as little as possible. Because that's expensive, but he was nice enough to let me use that, so that's what I'm going to do. Should be good. I'm still not sure what color I'm doing the roof. I might do the roof white. I don't know. I was going to take my other wheels and get my tires and stuff mounted, my radials and all that, but it's cold and I don't feel like fooling with it. My back's hurt, my fingers broke, my knees messed up, my neck's messed up, and I'm waiting on parts for this, so got a couple hours. I'm gonna fiddle with my car. All right. All them bad places I have sanded, feels pretty smooth. I gotta wait until next week to sand everything again with like some 600 grit, take a lot of the swirls and stuff out, and it'll also give this paint time to cure all the way, so I actually can sand it. Check this out, what Casey got me. Christine. But that's a great movie. It's about a man in his car. Don't ever come between a man and his car. All right. There it is. Set for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, all tacked up. I'm gonna pull the plastic off. Still gotta do the trunk because I gotta fix all this. Probably gonna take the trunk off and just strip it down to bare metal. All right. It's all dried and cured out. Seems to be pretty good. There's a few little places you can see, but don't care. It'll be alright. Do my roof white. Casey's sanding the hood. Getting rid of my Yinko straps. I was talking to the camera. This all sanded down. Casey knocked it down with 80 grit, then I went back over with 150, then 400, and then 600. So she feels pretty smooth. Probably be able to paint it tomorrow. I actually like that, but that blue, it's off David Cade's car, so it's his hood. That's why she's blue like it. I honestly like that. It looks cool. That blue and back looks good together. That's pretty cool. It don't match the car, but it looks cool. That'd probably be a cool way to paint one. This looks like water. All right. It is officially 87 degrees, which means I busted out the shorts. Whatever. Anyway, I got to pull the cover off, pull my axles out. All right, I got my new axles. New axles come with 1/2-inch studs and all that. These will be much stronger and just much better. All right. After beating and banging on these suckers, I finally got the studs and everything in. They're in there. All right, new axles are in, and it's not fall over the old axle. Yeah, new axles are in, new wheels are on. My car's got new stuff. This is cool. That's what Carla was saying. You got all the fancy stuff now. Oh, let's look underneath. I gotta let all this seal it dry before I can put any fluid in there. Yeah, see? Clearance over there. Clearance over there. Should be good. I got super fancy, expensive Viking shocks. All the good stuff now. It's pretty cool. Before it's down on the ground for the first time. Gonna do the roof black, satin black. But it's the first time I've been able to look at the car with the wheels on it. Sat down on the ground. And I love my wheels. They're different than anybody else's. But new axles, new studs, all that stuff. This is the best part. Look at that. I've got clearance for days now. No more tire scrubbing. Yeah, so good. And that's not actually paint, that's just runoff from where it rained. But do the roof satin black, flat black. The rest will be gloss black. I'll even slap a coat of wax on this sucker just to help me be able to clean it, but it's not a great paint job by no means. I don't want it to be great. I just want it to be black and look pretty good. So I got to redo the hood. I got to do the hood, roof, and the trunk, and then I will finally be done. I don't know how Kerry did the paint and body stuff like he did. He did body work for, I mean, oh, it seemed like months to get his car as good as it is. Man, that sucker looks great. Me, I tried, but I just don't care. I just can't care. Tried, I just don't care. I want it good enough, and that's it. All right, I cleaned all these up, and I taped them up so that when I shoot everything black, I don't have to go back and clean them all off again. Because the first time I done this, I shot everything black, and then I took sandpaper and polished. It took forever, so I polished them first, dug out some of my old tape, and covered them up so I can shoot it. Alright. And the freaking nozzle got clogged up. I grabbed another nozzle and it clogged up too, so I went and got my carburetor box. Got a, I think that's a 20 thousandths, 24 thousandths bit. Drilled the thing out, works great now. There it is, everything's all flat blacked. Now I'm gonna remove the tape. Alright. I even redid my grill and all that to make it look nicer. I'll be shooting the roof this evening. Alright, I just shot the black on the roof. This isn't gloss, this is satin. Still gotta clean the windows, and I might shoot the hood flat black, I don't know. But there's the Nova now. Roof laid down good enough. A few bugs in it, things like that, but there is my 74 now. Alright, there's my Nova. She looks pretty good. Not perfect, but good enough for me. Everything kind of turned out exactly the way I wanted it. Did my wheels the way I wanted, did my colors the way I wanted. Once that roof dries, you'll see it's flat or matte. Well, pretty good. Give her a bath. I'm going to stick my tag on the back of it, and I need to clean the front window real good. It's got overspray on it, and clean the car out and Maybe she'll be ready to go somewhere.
a second faster than what I was to get to that point, that thing would have fell right on the car. It's wild. But what's funny is the fella that it fell in front of on that side of the road got out, and then I got out on this side. We was both wearing flag hats. Well, no, he was wearing a flag hat, camo shorts, work boots, and had a beard. And I was wearing camo shorts, work boots. I had on my Brodix hat and my beard. It was just funny. But that dude was like 6'9". Crazy. He's bigger than Dad is. But yeah, so that's what, when you see in the video of me stopping, that's why. Tree fell right in front of the car. That's what happens when you have shiny paint, I guess. Alright, me and Dad are fixing to go around that Patton Avenue.
us out here. Check it out. Dustin come out with his car. Turkey come out with Malibu. That's pretty cool right there. Yeah, me and Dad was talking. So we was just about to leave.
We was over on the ice lake. It was like,
Yeah.
we're at
I
the
was
hot
like,
spot.
it's Dustin. Here comes Turk.
Just trying to figure out what happened to everybody.
That's cool.
Tennessee and stuff. I know they got a couple out there, but drive. And I mean, that's really